Good afternoon, World Wide Web. Happy Sunday. Market's going to be starting tomorrow up again. Today is June 11th. The earnings report for Carnival, it looks like it's going to be June 30th. That's the big day. Right now, Carnival's at 1309. It's up a bunch after hours. It was 1318 after hours. And let me see if it went up again. 1330? 9? Hold on. Maybe I missed something here. No. After hours, 1318. Okay. I was reading that wrong. 1318 after hours, Carnival Cruise Line. It's just going to go up again and again and again and again. And this is going to happen for until we get to earnings, which is going to be on the 23rd. Funny story, I thought I was going to be cute and buy a few options for the 23rd. I thought earnings were on the 20th. They were initially on the 20th, and then they announced it would be the 23rd or the 26th. And I bought the 23rd options, and I was like, oh shit, they're going to expire before even earnings hits. These are going to be worthless for sure. Nobody's going to want these things. And then all of a sudden, the announcement came out, and they moved it to the 23rd. It's going to be in the morning. There's going to be a conference call, I believe, at 10 a.m. The number should hit at, I believe, 8:30 a.m., maybe 9 a.m. We'll do another update on that. I'm expecting it to go to about $15 and probably jump over that point for a little bit before it winds back. And after all is said and done, and after the earnings report, it's probably going to settle back in the high 13s, mid 14s at the most. But you are going to see some serious craziness going on with this one. The earnings are going to be phenomenal. The outlook's going to be phenomenal. The ships are full. Revenue's as high as it could possibly be. They have more rooms on board than ever. They have fuller ships than ever, and they have higher prices than ever. They might have done a stock buyback also. The pressure on this one's been so strong all quarter long. Many of us are expecting them to announce they bought up 10% of their shares perhaps this quarter. That's very likely. Why do a stock buyback after it's expensive? Why not do it while it's cheaper? They already said they were not going to pay off their creditors yet, and that tells me they're going to do something else with their cash. I'm basing my price estimate of $14 to $15 jump just based on Norwegian cruise lines and the price it was a month ago, right after it had the same earnings that Carnival's going to have this time, which they were negative. I believe they were negative 26 cents last quarter for Norwegian, and the stock got around 14.50, back to 14.50, and then just shot up to 17 and change recently, because everyone knows August is coming, and everybody knows what that means. August means Norwegian's going to be plus 26 cents a share. They're going to be right side up, and they're going to be screaming into profitability. Carnival Cruise Line is going to be the same story. It's going to be about a quarter behind, it looks like. It seems like they're chasing that same number. They're chasing that same groove. They were, I believe, expected to do negative 35 cents this quarter is what the expectations are. The expectations, I think, are going to fall short. I think it's going to be in the negative 20 cent area for the stock buyback, with a promise for a profitable next quarter, and how they're on pace for a profitable next quarter. It's going to be a lot of good outlook. It's going to be a lot of good news. You can look at Carnival being up. Even with the stock dilution that they did double the amount of shares. So if the old high point for Carnival used to be $50, we'll just call it $25 now. Let's just assume they don't buy anything back. The thing still has a high point of 25, just issuing double the amount of shares. So to say it's not worth 2025 fully recovered would be pretty insane. Plus the prices are higher. They got more rooms. They should do more revenue, and that might eat up the extra. Uh, that might make the payments for them, the extra debt payments that they have. They do have a larger debt than they did before, but it's not that big in theory. Their operating cost is very reasonable for a company of the size. But if they used to make $3 billion before, if they had that kind of debt before, they would have only made $2.5 billion. But now they've got an extra bunch of money there, maybe an extra $1 billion a quarter there, just because of the full boats, because of the extra rooms, because of the higher prices. I think that alone might balance it out. They might be able to achieve the same earnings per share with their extra debt, but they won't be able to achieve the same earnings per share with twice the amount of shares. So unless they're doing a buyback, the high point on this one is going to be about 25. Probably 22.50 would be reasonable. I say it's going to hit 14, 15, and then fall back to the 13s, and then it's going to scale its way up to 20 for October, and probably hit the 25 mark in January. That'll be the next 3 quarters, and it's going to be a strong stock to own. You wake up 4 out of 5 days, and this thing is up 15 cents, 20 cents. It's been nothing but a joy and a picnic. I'm glad everyone got some. The options are fantastic. You can ride out these last few bucks. You can ride it all the way till January. I'm buying long-term options January, October, and just planning on riding them for halfway there or a third of the way there, and they're just going up and up and up and up and up every single day. And my account's like, hi, you're up 18%. Hi, you're up 20%. And all Carnival does is go up 20 cents, and it's just unbelievable on the options market how much of a percentage you make when that happens, especially the longer you hold it. I bought a lot of options at $10 when this thing was at $10. I bought them for 5 cents and just sold them for 42 cents. They're going to expire in 2 weeks, so I wanted to, or next month, so I wanted to get rid of them. And I'm not sure if I'm going to sit through the earnings call. I might just take the risk out of it and play the earnings hype. Let everyone else get excited and do it. I'm going to keep a little bit in case it goes bananas. But I don't think I'm going to keep everything because the gains were so substantial. I want to hold them, There's no way I want to hear some weird bad news or something that somebody doesn't like and watch this thing fall. I would just cry. So I'm really confident about the news, though. 95, 98% confident. I'll never be 100% confident on anything. But yeah, with a 5% chance of people not, liking the fact that they didn't do a stock buyback, or not liking the fact that they, lost 36 cents instead of 35. And I don't know what the revenue prediction was, but I know their boats are full, so I know they have maximum revenue. You can't have more revenue than they're going to have this quarter. This is going to be it. This is going to be the strong line for Carnival. They did a great job. They came all the way back, it looks like, and now it's just breaking into the money and doing the stock buyback. And if they do the stock buyback, that's what's going to send it to 16, 17, 18, something like that. This thing could just blow up to that point if they announce a 10 or 15% or an ongoing buyback. Just announcing an ongoing one, 10% per quarter or whatever it is, and might just send the stock nuts, or just might start puckering up 10% every quarter as it's happening. So enjoy Carnival while we got it, folks. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a post-COVID recovery that's real. It's really happening. People are doing it. People are loving it. They're cruising like crazy. The boats are full. Get in. I know you think the price is high. Look for it on Wednesday to be cheaper. After Jerome Powell starts talking, the market's going to start crashing. It doesn't matter whether he pauses or raises rates. Whatever, it'll go up or down at that point. But at 2:30 when he starts talking, it's going to tank. You can count on that. And he's going to be promising to raise rates in July. So yeah, maybe that'll be an opportunity to grab some more. But I'd grab a little bit at this point, and I would grab some more if it goes down. Just make that part of your plan. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel and like my video. Carnival Cruise Line doing what it does best. I'm hoping it gets to 50. I'm hoping they do the stock buyback. That would be the ultimate thank you. And I think they really do care about their stockholder, and they seem obsessed with 2019 levels. And I don't think they're going to be satisfied unless they've pulled the whole thing off. I don't think they want to pull half of it off. I don't think they want to give us a company with a bunch of shares and and then hit their financial goals and sit on their laurels. No, we're going to see a buyback on this one. This one might be 16, 17, but I'd say minimum 14, 50, 15, and then maybe settling back into the high 13s, low 14s afterwards, like a day or two afterwards. And from there, it'll start climbing again, ever so slowly. It'll probably take a week off. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.